Hey, if you're looking to build a business asset that can get you clients 24/7, this is the book for you. I'm Brian Czekanski. I'm a marketing consultant that works with coaches in building their virtual business. And when I first started thinking about writing my own book, I was really overwhelmed because I've heard all the stories about how people set aside 6 months or a year and wrote thousands of words every single day and still came up with a book, or maybe didn't even come up with a book they were looking for, or they put out a book and it didn't get the type of returns they were looking for in terms of new clients, new sales. So I was kind of scouring the industry in terms of what was out there. And what I saw was there's plenty of great experts that are out there, but I knew they had lots of great books and structures that kind of, hid the ball a little bit. They would give you a little breadcrumbs of what you had to do to build the right book, but you'd have to go on to their course, their membership to get all the details that you're looking for. So I was really looking for that silver platter that said, here's exactly what you should do, step by step, chapter by chapter, to get the result that I was looking for. Again, I didn't want to be on like a bestseller list would be great. That would be kind of a secondary benefit, but I wanted to write a book that was going to get me clients. It was going to get me leads. It was going to get me clients and get my business growing by allowing me to kind of introduce myself, my process, my philosophy, to kind of to get in front of the right people and ultimately get to a warmer relationship and ultimately sales calls and increase revenue. So that was kind of what I was looking for. And that's what led me to Colin and his book, because I knew after meeting him about 2 years ago and following his work with clients, I knew his whole focus was building books that was going to generate that revenue, that single focus of generating revenue and that simple process of going through. And I'd seen his clients, build, like working with him, build these books, get the result that they're looking for. And that's why I picked up his book. And again, it's a short book. If you look at this kind of really, you could see just it's not a huge book. So he is putting out there what he's working with clients on. It's a relatively short 66-page book. You don't need a huge model, like novel to introduce yourself. And he actually, again, on a silver platter, gives it to you. Like I sat down in an afternoon and read through the whole thing. 5-step process that's super easy to understand, chapter by chapter. Here's how you organize it. So I have a great plan of, as I write my book, here's exactly what I have to do every day. And I know the final result will be a book that not only gets me more attention from my business, but it's going to get me that return on investment in terms of that more leads, more clients, and more sales over time. So if you're thinking about writing a book or thinking about ways that you can increase revenue for your business, I highly recommend you pick up this book. Super short read. It's going to give you all the steps that you need, and there's going to be any ambiguity whatsoever on what you have to do as you sit down and write. All that time that you're putting in there is going to result in the book that you're looking for. Highly recommend the book. Check it out, and hope you're doing well.